Players are divided, so is Chrono Odyssey truly the game it promises to be, or is it just another disappointment? With the release date not confirmed yet, this Chrono Odyssey review breaks down everything we saw during the beta, the gameplay, classes and more. After extensive time with Chrono Odyssey gameplay on PC, I'm covering everything from graphics to quests and progression. What's the real state of the Chrono Odyssey's combat system and time-based abilities? Is character creation solid, and does the open world make sense? This review explains all you need to know, including the latest news. First up, servers. With Asian, European and North American data centers, expectations were high, but reality painted a different picture. Many beta testers faced login errors and frequent disconnections, especially during high traffic moments like dungeons or world bosses. One Redditor with a lot of MMO beta experiences emphasizes that this is how a beta should work, finding breaking points, but that doesn't make it less frustrating. Developers acknowledged the issue and pushed quick patches, but for a beta weekend, many felt these disruptors were too frequent. Okay, let's talk about how it looks, because it's stunning. On cinematic or epic settings, Cetera comes alive, the lightning, foliage, weather, water reflectors. It's next level beautiful, but that beauty comes at a cost. I tested it on a PC with an RTX 4070 at epic settings. FPS dipped below 30 in crowded areas. High settings, closer to 40-45 FPS, but still unstable. I changed it to low settings. It ran smoother, but the game looked worse. Things would appear suddenly or flash in and out. It didn't feel stable. I think they need to work more on performance. I hope they can make it run better on more types of PCs, not just top-end ones. The story of Chrono Odyssey takes place on the planet Cetera, a world filled with Arc, a life-sustaining energy that makes nature thrive, heal wounds, and extends life. But in places where the void spreads, Archie disappears and the land dies. You play as a time-traveling guardian, beginning your journey by going back in time to save your mentor, Velia. A dramatic start that makes you feel important from the first moment. Two major noble houses influence Cetera's history. House Bayer, once rulers known for conquest, whose descendants still carried their legacy, and House Elder, a secretive line tied to magic in nature, with rumored ancestry among scholars. Cetera is vast with diverse zones like coastal towns, misty forests, stormy ruins, cavernous pits, and shattered eastern lands scared by void corruption. Players have glimpsed massive monsters like Eutanius hitting at epic threads tied to the world's lore. With its mix of time travel, powerful energy in arc, political factions, and dramatic environments, the story sets up a rich and personal journey with deep secrets yet to uncover. And closed beta, only 3 classes were available to play: Swordsman, Ranger, and Berserker. I tried all 3 to get a feel of how they work. The Swordsman felt like the most balanced class. It's good for both attacking and defending, with weapon options like sword and shield, greatsword and dual blades. It's simple to understand, but still fun to play. The Ranger was the easiest for me to use. It's a ranged class that uses bows or crossbows to deal damage from far away. It's great for solo play because you can move while shooting and keep enemies at a distance. Many players agree it felt a little too strong in the beta. Then there's the Berserker, which hits really hard in close combat. He can use heavy weapons like chain blades and battle axes. The Berserker does a lot of damage, especially when your health gets low, but also slower and harder to use well. You need good timing to avoid getting hit. Overall, I think the Swordsman is a solid choice for new players. The Ranger is great if you like keeping space between you and the enemies, and the Berserker is best if you enjoy high-risk, high-reward combat. And other 3 classes, Assassin, Sorcerer and Paladin, were locked in the beta, but I hope to try them in the future when they become available at launch. I tried both melee and rage combat. Melee felt slow and not smooth. Sometimes I hit enemies, but I didn't feel like it landed. Dodging also felt weird. I dodged attacks, but still got hit. The camera moved too fast when I locked on enemies. It made me feel dizzy during boss fights. Ranged combat worked better, but it was a little boring. Right now, the combat needs better hit feeling, faster attacks and smoother movement. It feels clunky and a bit old, but I think it can be improved. If you want honest first impressions like this one on Chrono Odyssey and in-depth reviews, subscribe to the channel now. There's a lot more content coming your way. Time powers are a cool thing in Chrono Odyssey. You can freeze enemies, rewind time, or make a time trail. But when I used the freeze skill on a boss, Well, nothing happened. They just kept moving. Rewind didn't always work either. The idea is amazing, but in the beta it didn't really work like it should. These powers could be what makes this game different from others, but right now it really feels weak. One of the best parts was making my character. There are so many choices: face, body, hair, tattoos. You can really make someone unique, but the menus were quite hard to use. The cursor moves slowly, the text was very small, and you can only track 4 quests at one time. That made me confused a lot. I even lost a quest once because it wasn't on the screen anymore. The character part is great, but the user interface or UI needs a lot of fixing to help players know what to do next. I also did some gathering and crafting. I like how the materials were placed around the world. It made me want to explore more, but I didn't always know what I needed. The crafting screen didn't show me any helpful info while I was collecting. I had to open and close the menu again and again. A simple fix like showing what you need while gathering would really help. The system is okay, but it can feel better with small changes. Now that I've played the beta, here's how I feel. Chrono Odyssey looks beautiful. The world is big, the music is nice, the time powers could be special. And the character creation is the best I've seen in a long time. But the game still has many problems. Combat is slow, skills don't always work, the UI is hard to use, and the game doesn't run well on many PCs. But remember, this is the beta, it's not finished. Betas are made to test things and find bugs. I hope people don't get too angry. The devs are still working on it. They asked for feedback and I think they're listening. If they take their time and fix the main problems, this could be a great MMO. Thanks for watching. If you found this Chrono Odyssey review helpful, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any future updates. Drop your thoughts or questions about the game in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. See you next time.